Okay, so we're going to make the breaded pork chops. I just have 4 pork chops here. You kind of want them somewhat thin. If you do them too thick, they won't cook at the same time or evenly when you cook them in the pan, and then the crust will burn before they end up finishing. So get them maybe a 1/2 inch thick. And then you can see on the pork chops there's this layer of skin on the outside. What you want to do is take a knife and just cut into it just to where just the meat is, because when the pork chops cook, it will they'll curl up and they won't cook evenly. So you want to just break the fat layer on it. So I'll do that to all of these, and you really just need 2 slits on it, one at either end. Okay, so then what we want to do is just salt and pepper the outsides of each one. And we'll just do that on both sides. And this is going to be the only seasoning, salt and pepper wise, on the pork chop, so you kind of want to do it somewhat liberally. Okay, so then we're going to move on to breading the pork chops. There's 3 parts of it. I've just put every individual part into a pie dish, but you can put them in a bowl or whatever type of container you have. So there's Parmesan cheese, eggs, and then Italian breadcrumbs. So what you want to do with each pork chop, do 2 at a time, is you just stick them in the Parmesan cheese first to coat them. It won't look like it's coating a lot on it, but that's okay. That's good enough. So then just shake off the excess, and then put each one into the egg, and then coat each one with egg. And this is just egg, there's nothing else in it. And then stick it into the Italian breadcrumbs that you just buy store-bought at the store. So then just finish coating these, and then just stick it on a pie plate. A baking sheet. Oh no. A baking sheet or any sort of plate you have is fine. And then I'm just gonna go back and finish the other ones. Into the egg. And onto the sheet pan. Glue. Okay, so then these are ready to cook, so we'll go start the oil in the back. Okay, so we're ready to cook the pork chops in the pan. Get somewhat of a big pan so you can do it all at the same time. And then we have, I put 3 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan. An easy way to test to see if the oil is ready, because I heat it over medium heat, but then to see if it's ready, if you look at the oil in the pan, it's almost like shimmering at you, and you can see the ripples in it. And then another way is to just take extra crumbs and drop it in the pan, and then you can see it starting to cook. So that's a good way just to tell if your pan's ready. So just take each pork chop and place them in the pan, and leave a little bit of space around each one. It might not happen all the time, but try to do that. Then we'll just smush this one in here. And then these cook for about 6 minutes aside, so I'll check it around 4 minutes just to see what it's doing, to see if it's too brown. And then if it is, I'll turn the heat down. But in 6 minutes, it should be ready to flip. Okay, so it's been 6 minutes, so time to flip pork chops. And that's the brownness you're looking for on each one. And then since we cut the fat on the side of each pork chop, they're still laying flat, so that means they'll be able to cook evenly in the pan. So we'll just do 6 more minutes on the side, and they will be done.
Go.
Okay, so it's been another 6 minutes, and they're done. The other side isn't as brown, but that's okay. Just as long as they're cooked through is really what you're looking for. And again, these pork chops can be kind of finicky, so you really just have to watch them, watch your heat, and then if you see them browning too quickly, turn the heat down. If they're not browning enough, turn the heat up. You just really have to watch them during the entire cooking time. So I usually just take them off and put them on a paper towel just to drain some of the oil that was in the pan.
Plate?
The paper towel is on a plate, yes. So just let them drain. They can cool a little bit because they're probably so hot. And then you can eat them.